everybody, and how are you? Welcome back. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called the Flower Patch. Today I had somebody give me a request last night asking me if I've got anything I could do for a spring looking wreath with again yellows, but also if I've got any birds or anything like that to just pop into it. That's basically all that the gentleman required. So he didn't ask for any type of wreath, whether he wanted it full, half or anything like that. So I'm going to try and do one today where hopefully there's not much to it. So I've decided to do it on this, with it's already got its foliage on. I've placed green ribbon on instead because obviously it will go with anything, and just a bit of goldy brown colour just to add in, and some brown hessian ribbon as well. The loops are all 5" apart from the ones in the centre, which are 4. So I've got a plain olive green. I've got one where it's got like little eucalyptus on or something like that, I'm not quite sure. And then obviously I've got the hessian, and then I've got the gingham, and then I've got this where it's got its own little twirls, its little shimmery goldy brown colour. So that's what the ribbon is today, and it's on a plastic frame again with the plastic cypress leaves already added in. Now I was thinking of just going along the bottom here with my design instead of halfway or all the way. So that's what we're going to do today. Because I wasn't given much information on how the gentleman would like it, I've sort of like been stood here for about, well, going back and forth to my foliage and flowers and things, and thinking what can I use for the arrangement. So I've got out some oddments because I need to get rid of some of my oddments again, because I've got quite a few starting to build up, so we need to get rid of those. So I've got some oddments of my willow that I'd like to use. Again, I won't be using everything in the bunches that I'm showing you. It's just, you know, bits of it just to add to the beautiful look of the wreath. I've also got some elephant ears where I've got some dark green ones, and also the ones with white, and some with a bit of lime in. I've got my oddments of this ficus leaf, the one with the lime in, what I say looks like cat's eyes, and I need to get these down as well because these are building up. I've got a lot of greenery here because again, I'm just using little bits of it. I've got my conifer as well, or cypress leaves, because I want that for the movement and the texture, and also the different contrast against all the other shaped leaves. I've also got out some ruscus. This one's still got the tag on. It's just got a code on it. But I've got out some ruscus that I may want to place in as well. Now I've got this fern out with it having a bit of limey green in it as well as the dark, like the ficus. So I'm considering placing that in instead. And then I've also got out some of my beautiful, oh this is lovely, pine leaves. So I want to just add the odd one of those in as well. So that's for the foliage. I've got out a few, these are the offcuts as oddments as well of my seed heads. I'm considering placing the odd one of those in. Also, if I just place all that there. I've got out a few, just a few twigs as well. You'll see why once I place, start to place them in. Just a few, just to add a different movement and texture, and again contrast against just leaves. I've got out a few little berries with its own eucalyptus foliage that go with it as well. Now, I found these in my bucket, and I've only got 3 left, and these are the small ones. They were on longer stems, but obviously I've used them before and chopped them down, and these are, well, oh my gosh, I've gone brain dead. Oh my gosh. It'll come to me, guys. They look like bluebells, but it'll come to me. And I found also in my little oddments bucket some little white flowers on long grass. So I thought they are quite pure white, so they may be too much, but we'll see. Now I've got these again with little daisies, green and white, and then I've also got these, and these have little swirly bits in. So I'm not sure which one I want to use, so I just thought I'd get them both out as well. Now I've got these. I love these. Billion Stars. They are fabulous. I have these in my garden and I cannot get enough of them. When I did real flowers, they were one of my fillers that I added in, and they were beautiful. A beautiful effect. They fell really nice into any arrangement. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to use these, but I found some yellow carnations. Again, I'm not sure. We'll see. And then I've also got out some yellow calla lilies just to hang over the side for the movement again and the contrast, just to place in. And I've got some daffodils. I was going to use a pure yellow, but I thought I'll use the ones with the yellow and white, where they have this, I think 3 or 4 flowers on one stem. Little mini ones. Aren't they pretty? And they've got rubbery stems. And guys, I've had to do it. Bird. I've got a little bird's nest and an empty one with some eggs in. And I thought I'm going to put both of those in. And I think these little birdies are lovely. So tiny, so cute. Just lovely. So that's what we've got. I've got some oddments here as well, because in case I change my mind. Hopefully saving me getting up and down. Fingers crossed. So let's just bring things down. Oops, a daisy. And let's get our wreath. So I want to start with the fuller leaf. Let's see which colour will go. Oh gosh, take the band off. Take the band off. I don't want to use a fresh stem. Let's see if I've got some ornaments. If not, I may have to. Right, and again, I'm not going all the way round. I want to stay around the bottom. So I want to stay around here. I don't want to go anywhere from around 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock upwards. I just want to stay around the bottom going like that. And with our birds and our nest, I want to place one here and one slightly higher up. So that was my plan with the nest. So let's use the dark. And I'm going to be gluing these on to the cypress leaves, so they stick on like that. Oh, I've been done my grocery shopping this morning, guys. Dragged my son with me. And there was hardly anybody in. I'm going to use a little mixture. Again, this is going to be my boundary. I don't want to go any higher. I may have a few wispy bits that will go slightly higher, but that's okay. That will add just a little bit of natural look to it. And I want to place one under there. So let's lift up our bow. I do like some of those in. Again, I'm going to be doing it, trying to do it, guys, in a smaller wreath, not as sticking out as much as I would like. So we've got those around the side. Now I want to place in some of our oddments of our ficus. As well, I always like longer pieces to incorporate into it to make it look more natural. I always find the ficus looks lovely around the back. Oh, that went near the door. Let's see how. Yeah, place those in. I'm still waiting for my ribbon, guys. It's still not arrived. So I thought, I don't know, I may get on to the company about it. Well, let me move my stool. Oh, and thank you for all your comments, guys, concerning the foliage video. That's really very sweet of you all. I'm glad that I could help in some way. As I say, I know it can be quite confusing, especially, you know, for beginners. It did the same to me when I first started, confused me. So I understand fully how you felt. Let's just have a look that that's not sticking out too much. Right, I won't use no more for this moment in time. Let's get our beautiful pine leaves. And Ebony, I did receive your messages, my darling. As you asked me if I received them, I do receive them. Especially the one where you always wishing me a happy new year. I did get it, sweetheart. And Teresa from Northern Ireland was asking where to get the foliage. She finds it hard to get the foliage. I think I said on one of the reply that I sent you that it was Lily's wholesale. It's Lily Jade's wholesale. You can get majority. She does ship to Northern Ireland. You can buy things online, but the shipping costs to Northern Ireland are slightly more than they would be in the UK, because she is based in the UK. And she does online sales as well, live, so you know, you can watch them. She is quite quick at it as well, so you have to be quick at writing things down. But yes, it's Lily Jade's. So I'm sorry about that. I forgot to put in, I'm sure I did, the word Jade's. So and the foliage, concerning where I get it from, I do have my own wholesalers, and with some of them the public can buy off of them, but there's some of them as well that I do have where you have to have a business for, you know, for you to shop on their site. But majority of the foliage that I showed yesterday on the video, you can get them really anywhere. They are quite easy to get. You can go on Amazon, eBay. I think eBay, as I looked once, do the ficus 12 stems for, I'm not sure, when I last looked there was around £8 or something like that. Let me just sort this one out again. It was about £8 for 12 stems of ficus, and that was the variegated. The one I'm using today was like the cat's eyes, and also just the plain green. So you can, they do an offer like that, and it's, I don't know if they've gone up in price either. I'm not sure about that, but I have seen them for that, and I've looked on other places, and the ficus, some places are charging per stem about £1 something. As well. I may put one more in up here. So yeah, you can get, my friend who's just started out, she gets a lot of her things off of Temu and Shein, because she's a beginner, you know, and some of the stuff are quite good, you know, quite good quality. You know, so you can get them off of there, and that's online shopping as well. Again, majority of everything is all you can get online. So I hope that helps. Again, Amazon, eBay. Trying to think, Shein, Temu. Again, that Lily Jade's wholesale. Oh, there's Bella's Floristry as well. She does online sales as well. I don't know if she ships to Ireland. Oh gosh. Again, some of the ones I use are my wholesalers who require you to have a business. So it's waste of time me informing you of those. There's another one called Artificial Floral Supplies, where the initial is AFS. They also do online. Again, I don't know if they ship to Northern Ireland or how much it'd cost for the shipping. Or you could, you know, there's a few that you may be able to give a go, give a try. Hobbycraft, Dunhelm, you can go to Dunhelm, they do artificial floral if you have a Dunhelm. The Range, they also do artificial flowers, and their quality in the range are beautiful, and Dunhelm, absolutely beautiful. So I hope that helps, Teresa. I'm just putting in some of the conifer. Again, this is where I'm placing this on around my second layer or level, amongst with the oh my goodness, the pine leaves, because the ficus and the elephant ears are on the back. I've placed this pine leaf and I've just moved it around the back, but it is on the second level. You know, instead of them all looking the same, I've manipulated some to go in a different direction. I tend to like to put the conifer on the second level or layer because it's airy and you can see through it behind it. I may put one there. Yeah, I think I'll put one there. And that is where I stop. There. place another one on this side. See if they, yeah. So that's all I'm going to put in of those. See, I've got a lot of greenery. Again, I may not even use them all. I think if anything, they need to go at the back, because if I place these at the front, they're going to cover what's here. So with them in the long leaves, they may be okay to go. There or on the back as on the first level. Or I may not even put them in actually. Oh, I don't know. I may put the odd one in. See. I don't know. I keep doubting it. Because I'm doubting it, I'm not going to do it. Because I still have the fern. Place the fern on the back, because I haven't, my boundary is not big. This fern would look okay on the back if I just show you. And you just have like a few little spikes sticking out from the tips of the fern. On there. As you can see here, just the little tips sticking out. Lift it up like that. I'm going behind the elephant ears with them. I may not even put the ruscus in. I might use that just as little filler foliage. Bring that forward. You may not see all of them, but that's okay. It's the natural look that counts. Things do what, you know, even in real flowers in your garden, things are hidden behind other things. Alright, that's it with those. Let's have a look. Wonder if that can come off. Move that up. Yesterday when I was doing the thing, I said I hadn't got any huckleberry. I have. I really have. Let me get it here. It's beautiful. I've got it in a deep red. It's absolutely wonderful. I couldn't believe it when I went through. I spotted it earlier. Huckleberry. Look at that. It is beautiful. Beautiful colour. So I did have some when I said an all year round. I have got it. So I couldn't believe it. I sat inside last night thinking, no, I'm sure I've used huckleberry before. I'm sure of it. And I thought, well, tomorrow when I go in my workshop after I've been grocery shopping, I shall have a look. And as I was getting, because it's in a box with the ruscus, because it looks very much like the Parvolia ruscus, and that's why I've put it in the same box. And I realised when I looked this morning, and it says huckleberry. Oh, and that is from Dunhelm, £4 for a stem. So yes, I've got it. Right, I want to be placing, I think I'm going to use this one. I've got two little ones out, a little one on these. Because where's the bird's nest? I want that there. And again, I want the little one higher because I don't want that being, you can't really see it because of the size of the bow. So I want that one slightly higher, sitting. If I can get it to stay around there, then that there. And I just want to put some of this around it to make it look more natural, that it's embedded into a tree. So let's see how I'm going to attach it. Let's get them in so that I can work with them in. I'm going to get a floral wire first. They've got wire underneath here. I'm going to place the floral wire through. Let me just twist. And go through some of the grass or the nest as well. Oh gosh. I'm going to these have got holes in where they clip onto the frame. If I can find it. I wonder if it's going to hold with that. No, I can't get it in. So I'm going to have to take it around the back. Let's see how high I need to place it. out, I've got an hole puncher that you use for your jewellery, and just to make little holes in the plastic to place my wire through. So I'm going to place that through. One. Oh my good gracious me. I've got glasses on at that. Bear with me, guys. Let me try and dig the hole a little bit. Oh. It's got to go through. There we have it. Where's my... Pull it with these so it's... gives it a bit more of a hold. Oh guys, I got up this morning and had a look at my YouTube. Oh dear. I do sometimes let things get to me. Usually I'm quite a strong-headed person, but I looked at my YouTube and my views had gone down. Oh, and it bothered me. I said to my husband, what am I doing wrong? So it bothered me slightly. And he says to me, he says, you're not doing nothing wrong. You know how you get those days where you think, oh gosh, I think we've all had them. Oh gosh, nobody wants to watch my videos. I'm trying. Yeah, I went through one of those days today. Please don't feel sorry for me. I don't look for sympathy, you know. I'll get over it by the end of today. But yeah, it was just one of those moments, a slight little moment. Oh gosh, let me put a bit of wire on this, guys. It's got no wire on. Where's that spare wire I had? Oh my good gracious me, I can't see. Choose that. It's brown. So yeah. Oh, what have I brought that for? This is just the wire covered in paper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around the little birdie, place it through. If it goes through, or shall I do it from under? Might be better. There we go. as much. So we want those to sit around there. So that means we're going to have to punch holes again. Let me just twist it. Sorry if this is taking so long. So now I can see where the wires come through, make another hole. That's the best thing about these. You can just pierce a little hole. That one. Let's see whether it's sitting. I've got it in the right position. And then I'm just twisting the wire at the back, and because it's hollow inside, I'm pressing the wire once I've trimmed it at the end, and I'm pressing it into the hollow bit so it doesn't catch on anything. So I'm doing a U-bend with it and bringing it back in. Look, don't they look lovely? Oh gosh, I can't read. Let's have that back. So now then I can work with this where I like these to sit. Let's take that tag off. Just placing it first and cut little bits off. I'm going to place bits up here just to go around the nest. Now then, I think the brown. Then I can take little bits off of the brown twig, place it around where the nest is. So I'm going to do that later on because I don't want it covered by whatever I'm going to place in. Right, do I place these in? I know I definitely want some daffodils. Oh no, that one's got 5 on. 5 little heads, look. Aren't they lovely? Again, just to add a little bit of floral. Let me keep that there a moment. Have I got any oddments? I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know now. They're too big. What do I place? Oddments? Any oddments? Oh, yeah. I think those. I'm not going to place those in. I've still got those, which would look nice around there. And then I've got the berries, some berries I don't want to place all, which I also want to place around here for the birds to eat. That's come off. I don't know. No, I'm not placing them in either, guys. Don't go with it. They look too... I don't know what the word is. And those as well. I'm not sure. Too bright with the white. Right, let's get in some daffodils. So I want one there. I'm going to just position these. I don't know if I'll have some. I have them either set in or hanging. I think I'll make my mind up in a moment. And I will spread them so they're not too compact. Oh, that will look here. There's no glue on top. Oh my goodness. Luck was with me then. Right, let me just turn it around. Trying to make my mind up whether I want them coming out or if I want them sitting closer in. So that's one. To see what it's like when they're out, in, sorry, compact. For some reason I like that. I like it where they're compact, because if we're going to be placing our calla lilies in, they're the ones that are hanging out, and So I quite like that. So I think I'm more than likely going to do that. Let's get this in. Oh, I think those birdies look lovely. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot today, guys. Again, it's just that what I just said earlier. It just played on my mind a bit. You know how you get a few things where that, you know, they just play on your mind. Right, let's cut these. Right, I'm taking some of the rubber off at the bottom, about an inch or so, inch and a half. So I've got the wire coming out so it doesn't melt when I dip it in my glue pan. Oh, Ebony, thank you for saying my glue pan looks clean. That's really kind of you. I don't clean it, if I'm being honest. I don't clean it at all. Well, tell a lie, sorry, I've done it once. I have done it once. And that's it. I don't do it on a regular basis. I like to sharpen my scissors quite regularly because they do get a lot of wear and tear. Aren't daffodils pretty? There's that many pretty flowers. I can't really pick a favourite. I think, like I say, ranunculus is one of my ultimate favourites, but there's others that I adore. And the different varieties of daffodils you can get. I wanted some, instead of the single heads, I wanted them with the multi-heads on one stem. That's what I was searching for when I purchased these. And the reason I did that was because I know that with multi-heads it will cover quite a nice area, you know, without having to keep placing filler foliage in or something else. I try to look for things that, you know, will cover quite a, you know, a reasonable area where you haven't got to place lots and lots in. You know, of other things, just to cover that area. Sorry guys, I've just realised I've not faced it round towards you. So they are our beautiful daffodils. I've got them in yellow as well, just plain yellow. I wanted to, I mean the yellow or a sunflower yellow, if I show you. Look how bright they are. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't want them that bright against the subtle bow. Then I was on about thinking I've got mini. Now guys, I have got little miniature sunflowers. And when I say miniature, they are miniature. And they are very bright. Look, and there's sunflower spray, where you get several on one as well. So, look at the brightness of those. I was going to place them in, but then I thought, oh, ooh, that's in my face as well. So no, I placed those back. I didn't want it to go, because the bow is quite subtle, I didn't want to go too much. Right, I've got these out. I want to place some of these next to the bird's nest. And I wanted to put two in because I wanted one where the birds the birds were in the nest, and one where the mother or the father had gone out to go and get the food. Am I right, dreamy? Gone to get the food while the eggs are still in. Now where shall I place? Above. I know I said I wasn't going to put anything here, but I just wanted to make it look slightly natural. Put a few seeds there, berries there for them to eat. So I don't want to place any more in. Right. Again, I don't want to make this, it's not like me guys, but I don't want to make this busy. I wanted to keep it quite subtle. I wanted to go with the bow where it was quite subtle. I can't really see. I'll do it this side. Oh, I love these billion stars. I was determined when I was doing fresh that I was having these on my garden. I've got them in red as well. Because when I was doing fresh and I was working inside here as well with fresh, I had none of these artificial flowers in here. I'd packed because I did start with artificial, but then I packed them all away because I was doing fresh. And all the buckets you see in here were all filled with fresh flowers. Not the ones on the top of the shelf, just on the bottom. And when I insisted on having some of these in my garden, I used them for my fresh flower designs instead of buying them, because they are quite costly. So again, let's see, let me get, I want the calla lilies. What's that? So I do want, because there's a gap here, and I need that filling in. I could get more foliage, but I want the calla lilies to fill it in. So I'm placing one there. This looks like it's been chopped away out, so we'll get one off here. Push it to the top. Do I have one there? I may have one there, I'm not sure yet. I'm missing a calla lily. Some of them always fall off in the centre, and they are in my bucket. Right at the bottom. Yeah. I let them fall to the bottom of the bucket because then I know where they are instead of just putting them in a jar somewhere. They're very hard to get back on. There. So I do let them stay at the bottom. And I want a bit of grassy effect in it as well. And the leaves on here are grassy texture. Oh my good gracious. Oh, it won't stay in, guys. Down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take that out. I don't want them too close. Let me just turn them around. Do I have one up here? No. Oops. I think because the heater is pointing directly on this side, it's loosening the glue of the heat. And I'm going to have to reposition the heater. And it, oh my gosh, oh, everything's going upside down today. Glue that on. Move the heater out of the way. So I think like that. I don't want any here because then I can place maybe that there and that there. Yeah. I don't know about the berries, they look lovely. I may put a berry in, but I don't want those. Don't want no more of the calla lilies. I'm not having those, they're too white. I don't want no more of those. And I have the twigs. I just want to place the odd one around. So I'm going to cut some of these off. Right, let me get these in because there's just 2 of them. And plus they're a very light pale green, the beautiful greeny white effect. I prefer these ones to the red ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, the red ones are beautiful as well, but these are my favourite out of them both. Favourite colour. It's the greeny colour. And me and green. You know me. I was just wondering whether to put a seed. You know what? I'm gonna put a seed in the centre. Just want to see what it looks like. Yeah. Put it a little bit shorter. Stick it to the bow in the centre. I think that's where I'm just going to place that one. Don't they look pretty there? And these here. Right, let's get in our colour lilies. Oops, I'm going to the glue pan without one. I can see blue string right there. Let's see, where did I place this? Around here. Now I need to see where to place. Place it under there. I talk to myself a lot. I'm not going crazy. A bit of brown there as well. So that's that. So by adding just a little twigs, and the twigs are basically, I'm trying to represent the winter, you know, where there's branches and twigs where there's no leaves on them as of yet. Some have got the leaves on all year round, some haven't, and these with the twigs haven't. So I've placed them here, 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 and one in the centre. So I'll put 5 in. And plus with us having brown bird's nest, I wanted to incorporate a little bit of brown. That's the reason why I've used the Hessian ribbon and this goldy brown colour one here. So let's just get these in. So there we go. Right, let me just come out and have a look. Yeah, I like that. I think though, I just alter that. I want to move that, and I want to place that there. Just take the blue off. Very subtle. It's not, you know, really in your face. It's subtle. It's calming, a calming look. Well, I think. So today, guys, that's our project. It hasn't taken me as long as the other usually does, and plus I haven't been talking hardly. So that shows, don't it, how quick how quick I work when I don't talk. Oh my gosh, I don't like it when I don't talk. It spoils it, but hey ho, I'll be back to normal tomorrow. So again, that's a request from a gentleman, just asking if I could just do something with a bird in or a spring effect. So for a gentleman, you know, or I mean, I quite like this because it's green. I really do like it. I'm trying to think. It looks like eucalyptus on there. It really, really does. There's another one as well I've got, what's got a bigger one, so I think it is eucalyptus. Let me just have a look, because it'll play on my mind, guys, you know me. I've got the bigger one here, what I've used. Does that look like eucalyptus to you guys? If I do it like that as well, a garland of eucalyptus. Whether it be the silver dollar or the Scenaria. It does, yeah, it does to me slightly. But yeah, I find it a very calming colour. It's like an olive green. It's very calming. And I think with just a little touch of the brown and the Hessian, that also gives it that nice little calming feeling. And again, not too much foliage. All that I had out and hardly used any. And plus, with me having, I chose this wreath because it saves me having to put more foliage in, and also to sit the birds in. It made it look like the birds was in, obviously, like a conifer tree or a cypress tree. So there was already placed in it. That's the reason I chose one with already the foliage on it. And I just wanted to add in my bits of foliage around the bottom where the bow is, and I have the birds up here with the eggs. So just the odd bit of ruscus here, you know, just like, you know, like they're in another tree that's popping through the conifer. So they've built the nest hidden slightly, and same with this one. and a few berries around the birds, and then the twigs, because it's a spring wreath and not all the leaves have come back on, you know, the trees. So mine haven't on my front garden. My leaves aren't back yet. Some are all year round trees, like the conifer and the cypress, the ficus, sorry, and some of the cypress as well. So and the pine cones and the ferns, so they're all year round, so they still have the leaves. So hence the reason I just place a few twigs in for some of the trees that don't have leaves at this moment in time. And again, with the daffodils, I haven't brought them down. I've placed them quite, you know, in towards the centre, because they're only tiny, and I wanted to bring a bit of colour around the bow, so I placed them around the bow. And then I had the calla lilies, you know, because they're airy, they're not bulbous or anything like that, they're very delicate, they hang and they're airy, they're wispy. You don't really notice those. You tend to focus on the little, you know, in the floral side of it, you tend to focus on the daffodils because they're bigger. And then you notice these as you look around. And that was what I wanted to do. So again, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, give it a go. Just do the bottom area of, you know, of a wreath with already got the foliage already on. And again, yeah, I think that's lovely. Quite such long, nice and green, and a lovely little spring theme. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I sure did. So give it a go, whether it be green or any colour you like. All colours are beautiful. They're like a rainbow. So please subscribe and share and give us a like, guys. And please watch the videos, because I'm getting worried that people aren't bothered anymore. So I shouldn't tell you that, but it does things like that, you know, on occasion, not all the time, you know. I tend to take it to heart, because I just want to help everybody, and I want everybody to watch so I can help them, and that's basically the main reason. So yeah, again, you know, subscribe, share to your friends and family, and it's a weekend, so I won't be seeing you this, you know, tomorrow and Sunday, and I'll be back Monday, guys, bright and cheerful, rearing to go again. Hopefully, fingers crossed, my Easter ribbon has arrived. We don't get delivery on a Sunday, so I'm hoping it's coming tomorrow, well, either end of today or tomorrow at some point. So all the best, and take care, have a wonderful evening and a superb weekend. Look after yourselves, guys, and keep creating. You're all wonderful. Take care and God bless. Bye bye. Oh, again, sorry, I do it every time. I say this every on every end of every video. I'll do a close-up. Let's just move my lighting out the way. There's the bow. I'm sure it's eucalyptus. There's a little birdies, look. Aren't they divine? So sweet, with the ruscus around it and the billion stars, and obviously they're little, if you can see, little daffodils with the little woody effect, and the cypress leaves and the pine leaves, and the calla lilies, again the little twiggy effect, and the conifer there as well, and the bow as you're coming up, and then you've got your elephant ears hidden behind that green, plain green olive ribbon right at the back for the border or boundary. So, and then you've got that one there with just 3 eggs in. So that's what we've done today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you give it a go. All the best. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you bright and cheerful Monday morning. Bye everyone. Bye bye.